I hate that. You can change your formation at any time from the main menu. Walk astride your fellow travelers on an epic journey. Press P to hear banter. Oh my god. We've been waiting a while and the sun still ain't rising. What in the world is going on? I don't know, but it's nothing good, that's for sure. If those strange monsters earlier were a product of this darkness, then we must figure out the cause of this long night and soon. I couldn't agree more. First we must search for clues. Now you're talking. Where do we start? Come on now, you must have some idea, right? Why don't we look for places like this one? What do you mean? I mean other areas shrouded in the shadow. There are more? I can't say for sure, but it's the only heading we have. A fair point. Standing still will get us nowhere. Let's start by searching for other places blanketed in darkness. Alright, looks like it's time to hit the dusty trail once again. Are you telling me that the location I need to go... Okay, there's a lot of purple down there. I was gonna say, are you gonna tell me the location I need to go to is... Actually, the whole world's purple. Do I just have to run around the entire world map? I mean, I don't know if it's just special effects, but it seems the darkness is extra thick down there. Maybe the places where the fire was put out. Gosh, where was Temenos' starting area? Is it Flame Church? Oh?
It's quiet. Too quiet.
But this smell, it's the scent of humans. They're frightened, hiding.
Someone's coming.
Oh, it's Temenos' co-worker. Mint, I think? Mint.
Is that you, Temenos? Out for a stroll in a place like this? You always did have the habit of sticking your nose in places it doesn't belong.
A friend of yours, Temenos?
Is she evil now? Or being sassy?
In a manner of speaking, but something's odd.
Oh no, she's got the high ground. Okay, it's fine.
You failed to see what was in front of you. The shadow is ever by thy side.
Oh no, she's evil laughing.
Just what are you? This is an inquisition. Refuse to answer and...
Attempting to conquer others with threats of violence will always fail.
It's worked pretty well for us so far.
Those who are subdued by strength cannot help but rebel. To conquer them, truly conquer them, you must subjugate their hearts and minds. Hearken to the shadows in their hearts.
What are you talking about?
People are desperate for a place to belong. Give it to them, and they cannot bear to live anywhere else. And then, their hearts and minds are yours.
Their hearts and minds?
Humans are foolish by their very nature. Centuries pass, and yet they remain the same.
Bold words for someone so young.
It's an anime. She's 500 years old.
Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade, and soon night shall fall.
The teachings of the Moonshade Order. No, it can't be.
Since you are so dogged in your search for the truth, allow me to help you. My true name is Arcanet, and I am the leader of the Moonshade Order. The same order that slaughtered the Call.
Ooh.
All so that I could steal the flame.
That's impossible. The massacre of the Call was decades ago, and the Moonshade Order's origins are older still.
Throne's met someone immortal before.
It's not impossible. There are old souls out there that hide behind youthful faces.
Thanks to Caldina's efforts, the Book of Night is now in my possession. That girl was so eager to be a puppet. She didn't realize the strings were held by her sworn enemy.
The Pontiff knew who you were. He was going to tell me, but his life was cut short.
I had hoped you would be more stricken. How dull. Such has ever been your nature. Your face always a placid mask. But I suppose it matters not. This world's end draws nigh.
Look how she's got a stick.
That staff.
Once, long ago, night was invited into the world. But a loathsome few drove it away. Those events will not repeat themselves again.
You stole the futures of untold innocence.
Did I? Then you should thank me. This world is cruel, monstrous, with not a single mote of joy to be found amongst the misery. Don't you see? Roy, Pontiff Jorg. Yes, and even Crick.
Ooh, she's bragging.
They knew. They knew the beauty of a dawn that would never come.
Those are all the people that Temenos was failed to save in his story.
Quiet.
Oh, she crossed
I
the
won't
line.
allow you to sully their names with such blasphemy.
Ooh.
You will answer for your sins, Arcanet. And I'll ensure the world they hoped for comes to pass.
Please don't be a 1v1. You can't handle her.
At last, Temenos' mask falls off.
Stop undressing me with your eyes.
I'm getting tingles.
Oh no, she's hot. What is she sitting on? It's like a shadow tree?
Sucked
Let me look at you.
into
150,000 health. Alright, this is no time for,
Oh dear.
Wait, Ochette has a poison spear.
Here goes.
What are those? What? She doesn't have money? Okay, well, she worked for the church, so.
I'm investing in you.
my turn. Axe attack.
I need a plan. Let me look at you.
Wind weakness.
Really now.
Bring it on. Hoo-boy!
Right. Come on then.
That didn't kill the little ones?
Here I go.
Ant, Servant of the Night. They're in the yellow. Hmm. Luminescence.
Sacred flame, shine bright.
Offering of the Night. She... Oh, no.
Thinking time.
She just... Okay. Oh, man, I'm having flashbacks of so many video games. She just sacrificed one of her own units, which means she's about to do some really huge attack in a second. We do have an armor buff right now, so that's good.
Let me look at you.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Do you have dagger? No, you don't. Alright, here's Ember, the skill you forgot you had when you were lighting the fire.
What to do, what to do.
Life, might my foe. My prey awaits. Go on then.
I'm just getting
She-
warmed up.
There was a message about BP when she hit us. Like she drained our battle points or something. I'm not positive what that was.
I'm investing in you.
Right. Wahoo! Go on then.
Okay, that's what I thought. So the ads are gone, so her other weakness thing comes to light.
Let me
Reveal her
look.
last weakness. Or her guard became unlocked is what I
Give
meant.
up. My turn.
A light dark damage combo.
Heal our pain.
Holy light for the AoE heal.
What to do, what to do.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Indulge me for a moment.
Here we go.
Okay, I want to break her guard on the next turn.
Yeehaw! Take this.
Right. Go on then.
Oh, I should have done the herd thing. Use the one true magic.
In pursuit of knowledge. Feel my wrath. This is the answer.
If I do it with his latent power, it's 10k. But that was latent power plus all his mana plus 3 BP. Oh, we did get did we get a bunch of buffs from the one true magic? If it buffs you, I didn't know. His mana is gone.
No mercy. Here we go.
Can we capture her? No. Imagine my shock.
Ready, set, go!
My turn.
I'm just getting warmed up. I got more. Yeehaw! Let's do it.
Is it time to call the boys?
Let's get to work.
Thinking time.
What is enemy HP? It's in the yellow. It's around the middle right now. Total was 150,000.
Indulge me for a moment.
Ugh. That's pretty weak.
I'm just getting
Gosh,
warmed
Mark.
up.
My prey awaits. Go on then.
I need a plan. Fire. Found a weakness.
Here I go. I have a
Restore 200 spell power. Top off the health bars. Apply to all.
time for your medicine. Here we go. Go on then.
I should have. Ah, dang. I should have done a different move there.
To do.
Axe attack.
She can now take more action.
I'm investing in you. Not bad.
Ooh, we're all poisoned.
Fire.
Hold your horses. I'm investing in you.
That was not very impressive.
Not bad.
Fire.
Oh, one died. Oh no, she sacrificed it. It didn't die. It did not die.
Heal our pain.
Oh,
Oh man, she just almost immediately did that.
I need a plan.
Yeah, she took some BP away again.
Fire. Burn.
Whoa, I'm out. Take this.
She's got full mana. Provoke Beast.
Ready, set, go!
I was hoping one of the first two would have killed the mushroom and the leftovers was going to break the shield on the boss, but it did not happen.
Heal our pain.
Frankafeed, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome back, buddy. Ow.
Hold it together.
3 of my people just lost their turns. Okay.
I extend.
3 concoctions. Alright, grape leaf, diffusing, cleansing.
Time for your medicine.
Bring it
Alright.
on.
That got... Oh, Ochet is still stunned even after that?
Take this.
Thinking time.
Thinking time.
Indulge me for a moment.
Here we go.
Oh, she got her turn back. Okay.
Ready, set, go!
Now then. Indulge me for a moment.
Okay, her guard's broken.
Nice one, Mr. Oswald.
That's what Mr. Oswald. Boys!
Let's get to work.
We spent 60,000 on this fight so far. I don't know if we got enough to get through the whole endgame, chat. She's in the red.
Heal
Cleric heal.
Thank you. I need a plan.
Oh, you know what? We can do the combo.
Calculations complete. This is the answer.
Let's go.
Oswald's entire mana bar plus 3 BP plus his latent power combined equals one of the 4 boys. God dang it. I don't know. Maybe if we subclass him in fighter, we can get him that skill where he can hit above 9999 and see if that works. If that's good. Terra for the win.
Now let's grab some food.
Great, we beat up the lady that said hi to Temenos at the beginning of the game and threw 60,000 gold at her. It's like smashing her with Scrooge McDuck's money bin.
And so we arrive at this moment.
I'm
Are
arriving.
you truly so desperate to see the dawn? I see now that the Pontiff was not the true threat. It was you, Temenos.
And friends. It's like
You,
Josie and the Pussycats. You say
Dagger
Temenos and
sharpened
friends.
to a razor's edge. Claude's masterwork.
Who's Claude?
I can see it.
Was that Throne's dad?
The collar around that thin neck of yours.
A collar?
You will never be free.
Oh, that's gotta be pretty haunting for Throne to hear. She was wearing a collar for 95% of her life.
Even if I fall here, nothing will end.
I mean, it's a star.
There. Always near. Soon, night shall fall.
Flump.
Farewell, Mint. Your days of meddling are over.
Soon night shall fall.
What, she just turned to dust? That's not normal.
From the looks of it, it already has.
If this isn't night, then...
So... I think the hard part now is knowing where to go. So up here is where one of the flames was that went out. I just tried hitting the button to make it go to daytime.
Ready to be praised.
You might be surprised to know it didn't
Thinking
work, chat.
time. Strike them down.
Bring it on.
Oh, that's right. I was going to try getting Oswald to go hit above 999 thing.
Blast the dawn, then.
They survived that? Wow.
What to do?
They're low, though.
Axe attack!
Yeehaw! I got. I'm investing in you.
My prey awaits. Mahina! All right. Now let's grab some food.
Alright, so the only other idea I immediately have is go up here to where the flame actually was. The one from
Out of there,
Temenos' religion.
friend.
Let's go. Ready, set, go!
Oh wow, really? I didn't expect that to kill any of them.
I'm investing in you.
What to...
I need a plan. Let me look at you.
Oswald's almost dead. Oh my god.
Blast on, then! Alright! Now let's grab some food.
All trash mobs in the world are now like level 50. I see a blue light. Tansy's journal. Did you write this? Odner asked. I immediately ripped the book out of his grasp and he shrank back a little, surprised at my strength. I couldn't believe that he of all people had gotten his hands on my hidden script. Odner had been acting from a young age and was already doing quite well for himself. I too had longed for the stage since I was a child, but ended up working at my parents' candle shop instead. Even so, I hadn't been able to give up on writing and it became my secret pastime. Oh my god, the size of that scroll bar. I hadn't shown my scripts to anyone, afraid that their response would confirm just how talentless I was. I screwed my eyes shut in embarrassment, preparing myself for his ridicule of my silly script, but... Would you mind if I performed this? He asked. I let out a strange gasp, completely caught off guard. It'd be a shame not to. Why don't we show it off at the next Festival of Grace? Although taken aback by the proposal, I was overjoyed to know that someone appreciated my writing. I nodded in agreement and decided to make it a performance to remember. Despite it being Odner's idea, I realized that I was even more excited than he was. I even began composing musical scores for the show. I love you, Mary. Those words caused my heart to race and my hands on the harp to stop. What's wrong? Odner asked as he peered into my face with concern. I realized that he no longer looked like that brat who had tormented me with insects in our youth. Still, I knew that the words he spoke were not his own. I had been the one to write them, after all. Ah, he was practicing. Half a month before the Festival of Grace, his performance was all but perfect. I couldn't help but wonder when he found the time to practice after his normal work was through. I, on the other hand, was struggling to think of a fitting end to the script and worked late into the night. Unable to ignore my struggles, Odner pulled me away from my desk and whisked me away into town late at night. The gods are all ours right now, he told me as we snuck into an empty church. Not long after, I was struck by inspiration, perhaps by the grace of the sacred flame. Odner watched quietly as word upon word flowed from the tip of my pen. By the time I was finished, dawn was breaking. As Odner read my script, his face was more serious than ever, and my heart pounded in my chest, though not out of nervousness. Once he finished, he smiled softly. Will you marry me? He asked, and I let out another strange gasp. Had I written that line? No. This time those words were Odner's own. His proposals always had a way of bringing me unrivaled joy. My heart warmed at the sight of his smile and the thought of performing the script we had written together. How I wished that happiness would last us a lifetime. Alas, I watched as the clerics carried his casket and sobs filled the air around me. I laid him to rest with our script and his beloved yellow flowers. No, I thought to myself, this wasn't the ending I had envisioned. The day after finishing the script, I woke up to find my love cold beside me. According to the apothecary, his heart had failed him. I wonder if work was to blame. Why hadn't I noticed? I killed him. I pushed him too hard. It was all my fault. All my fault. Unable to bear the guilt, I pushed his death from my mind and carried on as usual. But whenever I remembered my beloved, I clenched my jaw so hard I thought my teeth would break. One day I found myself in front of a church, the same place Odner and I swore our love to each other, and a single cleric came to speak with me. Sadness is something that builds up inside us. Holding it all in will do nothing but destroy you, he told me. Please let it out. You don't need to endure it any longer. Moved by her warmth, I spoke of everything that I had buried deep inside of me. She listened to every word and at the end embraced me gently. All of my guilt and sadness were washed away by her kindness. Then one day, my feelings for Odner disappeared, and all that was left was her. One day I saw her with another woman and feared that she would leave me. Knowing I had to secure my place in her world, I told her that I would do whatever she asked of me. She smiled gently in response and said, I want you to find the blue flames, wherever they may be in this world. I left on my journey soon thereafter. My parents cried and tried to stop me, but I pushed them away. Unfortunately, I barely knew the area outside my own hometown, let alone the whole world. Not long after, I met with a traveling troupe. They claimed to be bringing smiles to every corner of the realm, so I joined them and the search began. I wonder if that was the same troupe Agnia ran into. That's how I found it. The blue flame she was looking for. It was on an isle at the edge of the world. I could only imagine how pleased she'd be. I was sure she would let me stay at her side. Oh, how I adore Sister Mint. I love you, Tansy, she said. Her warm voice and words reverberated in my head. She then handed me an old tome called the Book of Night and recommended that I read it, so I did right then and there. It was a story of a people who did not long to see the dawn. I had never read such an incredible tale before. As I looked up from its pages, she smiled at me. I realized that there was no greater happiness to be had than reading a wonderful book and seeing Sister Mint's smile. In my mind, no brighter dawn awaited. Yes, I have no need for the dawn. It can all end here and now. Okay, so first off, blue flame on an isle at the edge of the world. Second off, Tansy. Do we know a Tansy? It sounds familiar, but I'm afraid I don't remember her. The sacred flame has been doused. Perhaps it can be rekindled with something. There's multiple, like, lost isles I have found, like, way out there. Well, this is kind of exciting, Chad. I'm actually, like, a bit excited with this. Like, I was ready to, not in a bad way. I didn't, like, hate it or anything, but I was ready to be, you know, kind of done with the game. I was ready to finish it. This is, like, very interesting. Like, my interest is piqued. Okay, I am going to, it is past midnight. Dang it. I have been enjoying Octopath, but I've never had trouble tearing myself away at bedtime before now. I'm going to save here to remind myself next time that we need to get on the boat and look for an island on, like, the edge of the world. I'm going to try to do this spoiler-free until if I get super stumped and I just don't know what to do in the interest of time, then I'll look something up. But as long as I think I have a lead, I'm going to try to do this spoiler-free. I'm worried about our finances, though. we threw 60,000 gold at that lady. God knows how many more tough fights we have ahead of us. Wait. I almost forgot. Jobs. Where is he? Oswald. Alright, borrow warrior for a second. Skills. Increases the max damage that can be dealt by the equipping character to 99,999. From 10k to 100k for the max damage one hit can do. I tried this on Particio. It did not work with the boys. Sadly. I guess because they're a summon. But his damage is direct. I'm hoping... Dude, I swear to God, if I do this and I do the one true magic with 3 BP and all his latent power and all his mana bar and it just hits for like 10,050... I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be sad, okay? I'll be really sad. Alright, so, we'll attempt that next time. Now that he's got that passive, though, we can change... It's so silly. I actually don't know. I want Ochette to have warrior. I use that sometime. Oswald was thief, but it's not like he's really using it. I could do apothecary just so he could... I don't know if Particio is using it right now. I only have one license. That's fine. We'll just switch him back to that and then make sure to fix the equipment. Alright. Save. Okay, maybe he'll hit really hard next time. Alright. With that, chat, we will pause here until next time.